We are back, better than ever. It's gonna be a real different stream today. Funny enough, we had went to Anime Boston, and you're gonna say, Ace, we don't see you. Well, now you do. So, welcome to the stream. It's been a while, I know, but we have been to Anime Boston. We have a couple things to show. Just give me some time because this setup gonna be kind of janky. But for people who are watching on YouTube, yes, this is your boy Ace Moments. We have done one before with Kazakhon, and now we're doing one with Anime Boston. So this was my first con. Thanks for Anime Pavilion once again for allowing me to actually do another con with them, of course. But this is my first out-of-state con. So the other two cons I have done prior to this was in-state. So it was Kazakhon and Orcon. That was very close to me, right? Merlin, DC. So I never went to Boston before, so I was saying, okay, man, let's go to Boston, and it was fun. It was a hell experience. It was an 8-hour drive with some things that happened that we'll go over. But yeah, it was very, very nice. What can I say? Everything cannot work as planned. That's life in general. So, what happened at Anime Boston? Well, one, we didn't get to Anime Boston or in Massachusetts until 2:50 in the morning. It was hell of a ride because some things happened to the car vehicle, and we was in Silver Grove, Pennsylvania, for like 6 hours because whatever happened to the car. Well, it was a blown alternator at that point in time. So, we was there for 6 hours. We got the mechanic work on it. My drivers that were there that pretty much shop around native Silver Grove and the person from Virginia, he drove me to most of the parts. He drove us to Massachusetts. And, it was like until like the wee hours of the morning. So it was actually kind of wild to see that. We only got there at 2:50 in the morning. At our first hotel too. So we got 2:50 in the morning there. We had set up on Thursday. Wait on that next day. Well, that same day because we left Wednesday. Got there Thursday morning, and then we had to do setup. So setup from like both trucks. But yeah, that was a hell of a lot, and learning about Pennsylvania and their paper mill, I had only heard about it in books, so I never actually smelled it, and it smells kind of awful. I'm not even joking with you. That was actually kind of funny. I never got to that smell. I thought same smell tail worse until a factory smell. I said the factory smells are 10 times worse. That's pollution in the air is crazy. Like I saw all kinds of stuff in Silver Grove, Pennsylvania. And not only that, I think after we went to Massachusetts, we got our setup done. We actually went by the Frank I'm saying it wrong. Fate. Okay, you know what the bit elevators that actually had two sides that just for unloading and loading in the convention center? We was there. Okay, don't get me wrong. This was actually something kind of funny. But yeah, we was there, and I tell you honestly, it was actually kind of funny because your boy we was struggling. So we set our grid wall. If you don't know what grid wall is, it's like a shelving unit that you just build up, like just like wall, like grid wall. Get it? Grid wall. We only could set up like two sides, so we got the long ones and we got short ones. Short ones we got done very much easily. Prior to that day, I didn't eat nothing, so I was kind of like out of patience. I was out of patience all that day, except for lifting. That's the only thing I could have done for that day. On that day, we did set up lifting. And I don't know, I had to find the inner strength in me because I didn't eat until the next morning when we moved on to our next hotel. Because that setup, we was there until 2:30 or 3:30 until 11:30. That Thursday, setting up. We had to get some tables and just get things set up because we couldn't get everything done at the time. So we kind of had to wing it. Not wing it, but do what we can at that point in time. And that's the thing I was actually kind of saying, oh, cool. This is something new because I've never been to I would say con, like I said before, and I never went to a big con. So I think Anime Boston was like one of the biggest cons, like number 6, that go there. And because I was actually there, this is what I got. See, Theater Hall. At the Theater Hall. So that's how you gonna tell you a dinner. You get the pass like that. It was actually pretty nice, and it was kind of cool. Seeing some things like that. Wait on, like, I will show y'all some more pictures that we got some cosplays and everything like that. But I'm just gonna do a quick overview of the whole thing, and then I will show you the stuff I have. Actually, I will show you the stuff I had before we went to the like pictures to like show you the whole thing, and I will conclude from there. Make it easy on y'all. And especially people watching on YouTube with no problem. So, yeah. I don't care if I might get a wee bit less screen time, but it's something to do. Also, you like my Naruto? This is not from the con. This is actually from me and my King Heart poster. This is what y'all don't see in my room because I usually have my back facing this way, not this way. So, soak up. Yeah. After we got done with all that kind of stuff in the con, like the first day set up, we actually went to the new hotel, checked in, had a good old time. They got some good breakfast at the hotel. I forgot what the hotel called. And not that far from the actual convention, but it was actually pretty nice. It was very welcoming, very roomy. It was 5 of us of all, by the way. 4 guys and 1 lady. But it was very, very much. But we had to cover a lot of space for us, like having a large booth. So this was my first time doing sales, actually, for the vendor. So the last time, a few times I did it was like pretty much doing setup. That's 1. Doing number 2, doing restock. Number 2. Number 3, now I'm doing sales. It was actually a very fun experience in meeting with the customers and doing sales, but yelling is never my thing. You could barely tell my voice as it is. I do not like to yell, but they gave me the short distance so I could actually still, the customers still could hear me at this point in time. So they working with my weakness of yelling all the time because, your boy don't yell. He don't. So, what I learned from the con, what people actually, some people had know my booth by my by the person who owned the shop, so that's actually funny. A lot of things I don't see that is actually in my my area, like people who don't come by locally from the DMV area, like for vendors, or far away that I see in the DMV area for vendors. Yeah, that's the first time I see some vendors, vendors that I have not seen a lot from. It was actually very fun. It was very breathtaking because I never saw a hall that had 2 sides for the zipper hall. It's like stretched from way over here to way over here, like to my door. Like, you got 2 sides. You just go ahead and do that. The art gallery was down below 1. It also was a Gundam place there too. I didn't get a chance to see that, sadly. Sorry, baby shoo shoes. Sorry, I didn't see it, but I did see the next best thing. It was a place called Gundam Pros that actually is stationed locally at Massachusetts. That's actually very nice for people who like mechas. They also have a little shop there. So actually, be honest with you, it was actually kind of cool to get their card and information from there as well. It was also a group of vendors that had like a good jacket that was like storm fitting that used something like from not Fire Emblem, like Game of Thrones, something like that. Like those jackets that strap up right here, zip right on the other side, like double breasted, and very fitting, and very long or short, and very fitted. They are very nice quality too. I would love to get more information from them next time I go over there. They also ship locally, so they're actually very cool. The other thing was that I got a lot of items. So I'm gonna start with the small stuff first for people who are interested to the lot bigger stuff. So the small stuff, well, kind from the Gundam Pro vendors. They have other shirts, but I only could find this one at the end of the con. It was Gundam, the original Gundam series. Got the little daggone Gundam, got Gun Tank right there. It's like a good ass shirt, but they have a lot more there. I didn't get time to get it. This was like a last minute thing. Didn't mean to do that to myself, but I did. Also, it was one booth that had like Yu Yu Hot Show hangers. So if y'all don't know, your boy big in with Yu Yu Hot Show. Very big. So I couldn't resist. So some things I got was this one the couple that's art on the back. You could tell this one the like first art of Yu Yu Hakusho. You could tell because of the villain. You got Keiko there too, but it's two like special ones, like hidden ones in there. And Kubar is one of the hidden ones with his sword. It's like one of his first time he drew his swords in like in Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a one hanger. Bear with me 1 second. Get what you get for being smart. Ace really good for smart. Then we got Kurama. Baby Kurama Jr. Yusuke. This is a special exclusive version of Yusuke. This was also the other one that it was hitting. And it's the noble Yusuke. And I think we got one more. And we got Hiei. Yeah, I got 5 hangers. The bad news I didn't get the Karamas. The Karama. The Voltan. They have a Voltan there too. I didn't get. It was actually kind of neat. Or Keiko. I would love a Keiko. But Yusuke. So these are the 5 I got. Two Yusuke's. I said, yeah, Kurama, cool. It was actually like one day in con I get a bit ahead of myself that someone dressed up as Kurama. Was pretty cool. And we got some more stuff. So we got a Persona 5 pin. It was one booth that had like Persona and stuff too, and other things. And we got that. We got a booth that actually had Yu Yu Hakusho like stickers, like a little photo pin, and this is like one of them. Is actually kind of cool. I kind of like it. It's very, very nice. Also a P4 pin as well. So, yeah. Then this I got this from my parents. So they give me a chance excuse a little bit, but I already did. So it's a little company there that have like little cutesy bears. Like we have best named bear buttons. Not all they got I got from them. They also came with this little cute little bag. Look at it with a little cute bag. And like that emoji that you see every time, I say I like this company so far. It was so cute. I couldn't resist to saying no. So it came with the Milka Mosha clan, brown light. I think my parents will love this. I think they will love it. Back home, I didn't show them yet. So, also it came with a card. Their card. If you really want to be reaching out to them, thank you for them to actually give me like good courtesy, great customer service. It was very nice and very kind. They actually had the cutest views booth out there. But now, you know, we go back to the point when I said I love you, Hot Show, and it's no lie, I really do. I know y'all can't see it, but if I show you my room, I have like Shaman King manga, like the omnibus, and I do have some Yu Yu Hakusho season like 1, 2, 3, 4 on Blu-ray when they came back remastered as well. So I'm a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan. So you know, this con would surprise me. I found some Yu Yu Hakusho stuff, like you saw earlier. The hangers, 1, 2. But this is like, well, stand up. But that's not all I found. I found something better. So, this is the first one. You'll see. Get ready. We have a Kurama. Yes! A pop-up paper plate Kurama. So, the reason why I did, I said, okay, I like Kurama. He's one of my favorite characters as well because of intellect properties. How he think through stuff. Also, how he try to estimate stuff, everything like that. He calculated, basically. Also have an intro with himself. So, I like Kurama. I said, yeah, this is Kurama. So, this is how it looks. I'm not, most likely not going to take it out. I would tell you honestly. But, I think it was $83. Like $83, $85, which is understandable. It's actually pretty nice. The only thing I really missed out was like, is no mouth design on him. That's the only thing I really messed out on. They got the nose kind of wrong, but they got the overall design. And by the way, people who don't know, this is from the Dark Art Tournament Kurama. You could tell by his outfit. Compared to his red uniform that he had in the season 1 of the anime as well. So this is like dark tournament area. So that's, and we got one more thing. Are y'all ready? So this last thing is something huge, bro. It's something huge. So get ready. Dun 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 dun. So, the last item I found that is so rare that I can't find it nowhere else. The last time I saw something like this was like, honestly, in 2000, I think 2015. Wherever I started going my first con over again, I think in Otakon. I think this is the last time I saw it because like I couldn't find nowhere else after the point. So this is a Hiei figure. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that price is no joke though. That price is no joke. You know, y'all better could see the price. That price is no joke. But this is a Hiei figure. It's like ready from Japan. It's like the not reproduction version. I'm not sure if this company still actually is there, but this is like something I'm looking for. I was looking for the Hiei and the Kurama one. Yusuke is hard to find. You will never really find a Yusuke. I know I could find Reese Kurama or Hiei somewhere if I go to cons long enough. But this was like, bae. This is like my guy. This is like one of my favorite. Even I'm not like, I'm more like a mix of all the main characters. Hiei is like one of my favorites for like a couple of reasons. like protecting his sisters, protecting him, like distance himself from other people for safe for others sometimes, and his character development of like saying bringing the bond of his own shackles of his past also was a new thing at the like for King art. So yes, your boy is a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan. And this was actually the icing on the cake that I could find. I couldn't let it go. I knew if I let it go, it would never be found again. I am very thankful for the things that I had to go through for this one. But yeah, it was honor. Buying a freaking Hiei. I most likely would never take this one out either. Just keep the value. This is also not the reprint version. I think this was in the first release when they came out in Japan, in the United States. You could tell by behind there. I'm not sure they never got released in the United States anyway, so it was like you had to ship it from Japan back in the day. But this was my favorite thing came out the con. Like for real. Other than the hangers, which was so beautiful. I have 3 things of Yu Yu Hakusho that came back with me. Actually, 4 things. I don't count the hangers. The hangers count for 1 day. So that's one. But we have more to share. I have some pictures as well. Just give me a moment so y'all could see what I'm talking about. We have some pictures from the con itself that was so beautiful. Like I couldn't pass up telling you about it. I will do a voiceover behind to like show some of the pictures of the con that I have. Or and if y'all have any questions, feel free. Also, if y'all like it, like this on YouTube, give it a like if y'all can. And number 2, here your boy go in the distance. Yeah, so y'all. Here we go. So, some things that kept off of that whole thing of the journey includes
be at the cave because something happened to the cave. I'm going to be kind of bad. It's like all
so
your things.
that's the thing. So some things happen here, including.
No. Did you use your file today, though? No, baby. Well, I can use something first. Somebody's trying to steal some damn.
So here we go.
They all up in that thing. I'm gonna get to the bottom. I'm gonna respect you. Who's throwing that at?
So here we go. Slideshow, please. So. So. Add to album, rotate, use an hourly cover to drive slideshow. So we're going to do this. So some things over here. Oh, sorry. Let me do like this to make it easier. So this is some taken from PA. And this is when I entered Boston near the convention center. We actually have some things right here. And this was that, like, welcome to the Heinz Convention Center. And that's the Anime Boston 2023 banner. It was so freaking cool. This is like the area right in front of my hotel, and this is where some of the cosplays came out. Like Death Punk, Jafar, we got Sam Moon. I forgot where this from, and I watched the anime and read the book. Not read the book, but once on Spy X Family, I remember her. And then I remember, I don't remember this anime off bat, but she told me. I said, oh, cool. We got Sango, we got Leon, we have Internet Buster, so bad guy. And we got like Daredevil, that was fire, baby. But this guy right here got me unique. I said, how many bundles do you have? He do. I said, yo, I've been quite these all over conventions and everywhere and online. I said, I give you respect. The biggest JoJo fan in the heroes I ever see in my life. And the Kurama, not Kurama, Junior, and I believe Votan. And this actually the funny thing about this family. They came back like every day to find their manga that they wanted, all through the time of the whole convention, right? All 3 days. Then we got Agara, and we got that, and we got some more JoJo. So I never was a big fan of JoJo, but I know a little bit. And we got Trigon, Dash, Stampede. We got Hinata, Agara. I forgot the character that was in Bandages, what's the character name. And we got this real beautiful couple as well. And so I took a picture of this, and this is a funny part about it. I'll be honest with you. I said, Wills! So if you also don't know, I'm actually a fan of the Owl House. And the final episode aired on Saturday. So that's actually the funniest part too. It came out Saturday, and I was like saying, yep, the final episode here. And I found some organization 13 members. Yeah, I found them. I like her Will Wand. That was so cute. I like her cosplay. Chandelier. We found Gumby, baby. We found Gumby. Bimbo. The Serious Cells. And we found Persona 4. Oh, that was so beautiful. That's all for them. I found Ash. Sofa and Nausicaa and Giovanni. I found a Kurama. The Kurama was so cool. And then the girl who was turned to homunculus, not homunculus, but something else. Like that. I forgot her name. And someone gonna eat me up in the comments because I have not watched Full Metal Alchemist in over 10 years. I'm not kidding. It will feel like over 10 years right now. I think since the 2012 Brotherhood came out, I have not seen Full Metal Alchemist. I've still forgotten some of the names. Okay, we got Jaxel, then we got Ash Nath Armor. Yeah, this is a Monster Hunter World. I remember that. We got the My God, Bakudo, Zoom Council President, and what her name? Black Cat? No, but oh my gosh, someone gonna eat me up with My Hero. Like I found some more of My Hero cosplay, and Magus Bride, the ancient Magus Bride. I like this, and I said Elias. I said, oh, I said this too. And we found Speed Waster. We found Mario. Shang Li. See, if I say that wrong, someone will kill me. I found Mario. That's funny. I found Mario here. Then I found Luigi about a few moments later. Jessica Rabbit. The serious cells. And they did a good job with the costumes and everything with sparkles. Luigi. Deadman Wonderland. I forgot her name. A JoJo. That's an anime I have not watched. It's an old anime in the 1980s. And I'm surprised someone dressed up like that. I said, it was perfect to a T. And I remember that black outfit. Card Capture Sakura! I found Reddit. Yeah, people forget about Reddit. Yeah. I don't know what anime this is from. That's actually the crazy thing. I think I know because I see two. And I think that too come from when I got reanimated as slime. And I couldn't remember that she Silent Magician, Goblin Slayer. I don't know what that from. I don't know this from. Also, this is the Gundam booth that I want to talk about earlier. It looks so beautiful. That's what I talk about. I've missed out on some of the shirts they had and merchandise. Ah, Salty from Durahara. Durahara? What? Durahara? And this is like a video that actually from my hotel window of it. Right here. Like the street level. We was on 6th floor. So it was very interesting. The Venture Brothers. From Adult Swim. I remember that. Jet Set Radio! And then I went to Cardio and back better than that. I did the from Genshin Impact. This cosplayer. And I loved her little outfit. It was so... That's... Kimura was so good. It was so complimenting. And I found 3 more. I said, oh, cool. That's Genshin Impact. And I found Block. Pika Pika. I thought that Pichu was fun. This Pichu have like the Pika 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 sound coming out every time that I recorded. I found Link. I found Dash Stampede again. And this is like an overview of the convention at the point. I think this was on Saturday. So I'm zooming in and zooming out a little bit so y'all can actually see a little bit of stuff at the end. And I found Princess Daisy and Peach as well. So with that pump, I forgot, I think I found Genshin. And I found my guy and Lee. From Cyberpunk, the Devils. I found all 3. I'm trying to figure out who the third one. I think that's from Brains. The one with the blue hair. I know that's Kai, but I know that is Yusuke. And then I found Leon as well from the Summer Generation. That's at the National Classroom. And this is like when we were packing up. This is how long our booth actually is. So you see this right here. Our booth stretched way over the other side that you see the other gate right me on the other side. It was so big that I never actually saw it like that. The doll. And this is when we were leaving Boston. So the MGM Center, like whatever that center they call for Boston Celtics. And I was like saying, I see the banners and everything. I think I took a decent picture. And this is like when we got back to Silver Grove, Pennsylvania, and dropped our other person off. And she lived in a Victorian hotel, apartment. So I was like, just took a picture of the wall there. And I think that was it for the slideshow. But so, that's what you get for it. That's me. So, I think that would be the end of the stream, end of the show. Sorry about that. A little scared right there. But on that note, I hope y'all enjoyed what I have like presented. I hope y'all just understand that booths are fun. Also, to learn like a lot of things there. You meet new people, new vendors, and the cosplays were freaking awesome there. But I leave you all off for today. If y'all like it, you like it. You don't, you know. Tell me how y'all feel, because honestly, I like going to the cons and learning different things and seeing different people and interacting with like booths in general to like network off like in the future. So until next time, y'all, peace out. I see y'all later.